CB, how much does it change things when you guys are counting on someone, specifically Nicola, but Coach talked about how you go through walkthrough and then there's a last-minute injury or even an early game injury versus knowing someone's not going to be there tonight, so it's going to be incumbent on us to step up and cover for one or two guys. How much does that change?
I think it changes more because it's Nicola, and all of our stuff is kind of centered around him. But that's not, an excuse. Or we've played games recently without him and actually have played pretty well. Tonight we didn't do that. We just didn't have enough tonight. But like I said, that's not an excuse. We got to come out and play better.
You guys had 20 turnovers tonight, 34 points for them off the turnovers. Is that just kind of where the game was lost? It started pretty early for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we gave the ball up. That's what they do well, too. And we knew that going in. We just didn't take care of the ball well enough, and they did a good job converting every time we did. And so we got to be better, in that regard. And they beat us in a lot of different ways today. That wasn't the only one, but that definitely is what, got them their lead.
Things like turnovers and defensive rebounding, have you seen growth from this team from the start of the season till now?
Yeah, I think we're playing, better and better. As the season has gone on, we've done pretty well recently, and like I said, even without Nicola, we've been better. So that's been a good sign. Today wasn't, as good as it has been, but we're getting better and better, and I think starting to find a rhythm. Like I said, today's we lost. Got to pick it up on this next road trip, and I know we will.
Curious about the team growing, but off the court, have you guys kind of grown as a group?
I think that we've always been a pretty close group, and the guys that we've added have done nothing but elevate that too. And having a guy like Russ in your locker room brings the energy up a ton. And Dario's been great and those things. So we've always kind of, even since I've been here my rookie year, whoever's been here, I feel like they only bring in guys that are good, for the locker room. And so we haven't had any problems like that ever. But this team is close, and I think obviously as the season goes on, we're gonna get closer and closer. And we just got a lot of really good dudes, and it's starting to click for us, I think. So got to continue to string wins together, and I think winning, helps that too.
What's it like to play defense against a guy, not one-on-one, but as a team against a guy like Şengün? I'm not saying he's like Joker, but it feels like he can do similar things.
Yeah, he has a lot of similar things. He's tough, man. He hits a lot of tough shots. He has that push shot. I think in the first quarter we did an okay job. He does a good job, distributing the ball too. So we did a good job of, confusing him a little bit. He had some good passes. But then he, got in a rhythm and he his back to the basket. We didn't do a very good job of, shrinking and helping DJ. So he's kind of one-on-one a lot. But he's a really good player, and they got a lot of good guys over there.
Can it be extra frustrating as a competitor? You lose without Jokic, you come down here, and some of our questions are about how you guys look without him and what this team can do without him. Is there anything? Do you take extra pride in how you guys perform when he's not there?
Well, yeah. Whenever he's out, we obviously all hear the noise. We know how good we are with him, and we know how much he does for us. So we're so used to that. So when he is out, sometimes we don't get to do that very often. But it's good for us. I think that, like I said recently, we've had some games without him and played better. We just gotta continue to do that. And obviously, you don't want to be without him at all, ever. And that's not something we want to get used to. It seems like he's always available. But in games recently, opposed to beginning of the year when we were without him, we were horrible. And we've actually been in some games and played better recently without him. So.